Hey Cancer, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot here to do your November 2018 Twin Flame Tarot reading. I'm very sorry that it is late. I've been overwhelmed with a lot of stuff, so I hope you enjoy it. For those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like, share, and subscribe. For those of you that already are subscribers or like my videos, thank you so much. The more you like it, the more I can bring you into the collective and read for you, because then I can get your specific energy. So it is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can look in the description box below. I have a link there for my website, and you can book a personal reading. Or there are tons of other tarot readers on here that are super fantastic. So take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive reader, as most of you who already watch know. So if you see a tarot card and you're like, that's not what that means, that's probably true. I pick up other messages that are channeled through my spirit guides. So I will be giving those messages that I see in those cards. So let's just clear out the energy here. If you are wearing headphones, go ahead and take them off, and I'm going to chime my chime and clear out all the energy in the room. And I've already saged. Also, if you don't know, I pre-shuffle all of my decks before I pick the cards for you. I don't look ahead. None of that information is made available to me until I turn that card over for your reading. So let's clear the energy here. Awesome. So as I was shuffling your cards, I just wanted to mention I was already picking up some information, and what I'm seeing here is that your something's not working in your life, and I believe it has to do with a relationship, because that keeps popping up into my brain consistently. That one word, relationship, relationship, relationship. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. Could be a friendship. Could be a relationship you have with a family member. Could be a coworker, what have you. But something's not working, and I'll let you know what that is as we get into the cards, but I could feel that as I was shuffling. These are astrological cards, and I'm going to pick, well, Spirit's going to pick two, but this is a special message for some of you who are dealing with a specific sign. If your sign doesn't come out for your twin, don't worry, that's not saying it's not your twin. It's just a very specific message for those who are dealing with that sign. So who is Cancer's twin? Who is Cancer's twin? Okay, too many cards. Who is Cancer's twin? Too many cards. They all feel upright though, which was kind of interesting. But, wow. Okay, so much energy. All right, Spirit, just one or two cards, please. Who Cancer's twin is. Okay, keep wanting to come out in three. So I'm just going to take this because it keeps coming up, and it's possibly the ones that came out upright. So we have Aquarius, Leo, or Gemini. Interesting. All right. Okay, so I'm going to put your card up here since we're doing your reading. Fantastic. All right, so here's your card. It's so beautiful. Got the crab in there. So pretty. All right, Cancer, let's get into your reading. Your first card you have is Father. Talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. So yes, some of you may be fathers, and this is for the masculines that are watching, or if you're a feminine, you may be talking to your father, or spending a lot of time with your father, or thinking about your father if they are no longer on this earth. But that's something very relevant here. So being very much with your tribe as well is what I'm seeing here. So that's really magical. Second card we have is witness, to know personal evidence and to speak out. So you may have seen something recently in your life that around in your environment that you know is unjust, and you are one of those signs that will root for the underdog. At least the ones I know, like the Cancers I know, they kind of root for the underdog, and they've been the underdog, so they get that. So what I'm seeing here is that there may have been something around you that you know is that's taking place. Maybe an abusive situation, could be verbally, could be physical. It could just be someone who is just being nasty to somebody else, and you are not hesitating to speak out, or you want to speak out against this. And so this is definitely something that you're feeling very strongly about, or you're struggling with currently. Next card we have is faith. This is the brow chakra. So your faith may be very important to you right now. You may be attending church. You may be very much studying your faith, whatever that is. And having some type of faith in this situation that it will work itself out is also another message that I'm receiving. So that is very important on your path right now. I also feel like a lot of you are on a very spiritual path, or are spiritually awakening, and your crown chakra is probably open, and there are a lot of messages that you may be receiving. This is not specific for this card, but it is something I felt when I was shuffling. So that is very relative. A lot of you are becoming more spiritually aware, is what I was picking up on when I was shuffling. And then we have the Nine of Swords. All right, so this is a anxiety type of, anxious type of card, a stressful type of card, very much trapped in our thoughts, but they're our own doing. So normally in the traditional tarot, you see the gal who is blindfolded, and she's like loosely bound, and all these swords surround her, but she could walk out of that any time. And I'll clarify these tarot cards here towards the end. But this is definitely an energy that I'm seeing that is blocking your path at this time. So you may not be sleeping well, you may be having nightmares, or you may just be having trouble sleeping, which is very relevant for this card here. So that something is causing you some anxiety, some stress, and very likely is you've been pondering this and going over it in your head quite a bit here, and it's causing a real blockage. Next card we have is communication, but it is reversed. So whether you're a feminine or masculine watching, some type of communication is going haywire here. Communication is either stopped and your twin is not communicating with you, or you're not communicating with them. This could be vice versa. Remember that, and it could go both ways. Roles can be reversed. But this is also, I see haywire communication. I see a system, like if you're a systems developer or a programmer, that communication within the company is haywire. I believe Mercury is retrograde, or one of the planets is retrograde. Don't quote me on that. And it is causing a lot of technological glitches and technology, anything to do with technology. So if you bought something new and you're trying to install it, it is not working or not compatible. And that's definitely another message this card is giving me. Communication is haywire. So something's going on in communication is not going through, or it's spotty, or it's just there's something about it that is how do I express this? There's a word for it. I'm sorry, give me a second. I see it. I can see it, and it looks very much like this card if you can see it up close, like synopsis type of energy here. But it's like they're going, and then and then there's the pulse, and then there's the pulse, and then there's the pulse, and then there's the pulse. So it's very scattered. It's very crazy, I guess, is the only word I can kind of come up with there. So that may be why it's causing a lot of stress here, which is because it falls right below the Nine of Swords. One of the messages you want to say to your twin is, I just wasn't ready for you. So yeah, many of you are expressing to your twin that you're just not, you met them and you weren't ready for them, and you weren't ready for this connection. And that does happen when we are going along this twin flame journey. We can sometimes meet our twin when it is not optimal. And I know in my case, that's exactly what happened to me. I met my twin when I was married. So, that does happen. So, or you both could be in relationships, or you are not ready for this journey. So it's definitely something that you want to say to your twin. The next card that we have is Shapeshifter. And it is reversed, so I'm going to take the shadow attribute. Projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So again, we all wear masks of some sort, whether it is in a job, in a relationship, but this is stating that you are projecting a specific persona to get what you want. And it may be in business, it may be in a relationship, but it is something that is blocking your path at this time. So the light attribute, if you were in the positive energy of a shapeshifter, this would be skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. So this is an ability to flow and be more authentic in ourselves. And I understand that we can't always be that way, especially when we're at work and we're with our coworkers and we're with our boss. We have to project a specific persona. So that may be exactly what it's saying here. But if it is in a relationship, it's telling you to be more conscious of the mask that you're putting on, and to try and be more receptive to the flow of adjusting your ability to be transparent, so that your twin and you can have better, again, communication. That's just what came to my mind. So yeah, okay, interesting. So that may be very connected. Next card I get is Primal, connecting deep within, sacred dance and instinct. So yeah, many of you, if you're feminine watching or masculine, it doesn't matter, could be dancers, could be in the performing arts here. So this is connecting very much with your, again, your primal side, your ability to be free and express yourself in the way that you wear your clothes, the way that you wear your hair, your hobbies as well are very important to you. So I'm seeing that. It's also very much, you could be spell workers. You could also be light workers as well. So this is connecting deep within with spirit, and realizing that there are a shadow side and a light side. And it looks like a lot of you are kind of playing around with that. And that's becoming more and more, you're becoming more and more receptive to the dark arts, but not in a way that is manipulative, but it's more of just kind of learning about them, maybe getting a feel for them, getting an idea of how they work, what spells not to do, what manifestation you want to bring into your life, and what vibration you want to be in. But also that the darkness has such beauty in it at times that sometimes we just kind of have to delve into it. And as a water sign, you completely understand that. So that's definitely something that's very, very relevant here. It's a very beautiful card. I love that card. That's so magical. Next card we have is Perfection. I believe this is the base chakra here. I could be wrong, but perfection. So yeah, you're working on perfecting something, and right now it looks like you could be trying to figure out how to, I know it's winter here in the United States, but if you're not here in the United States, or even if you are, it is cultivating and getting ready for spring. So planting things that will be ready in spring, that will come up in the spring. It is gardening. It is also, I see the red berries here are very significant. So it may be making wine, but that's become a passion of yours, and you're trying to perfect that passion for, probably a very small part of you, maybe one or two of you that are watching. So it's also showing that, excuse me, that you're trying to be perfect. You're trying to get things perfect. You're readying something and just trying to put the last finishing touches on it. Could also be a project that you're working on at work that it has to be ready for perfection. All right, and then we have the Four of Wands reversed. This is a stability card when it's upright, and how I see it currently is that you're feeling unstable possibly in your home life, or something to do with home life. Maybe you're feeling like you want to move, or you're looking for jobs that may uproot you from your current location, and so that's kind of putting you out of whack, out of balance here. And I see that some of you are also wanting to travel, but maybe not having the funds to do so. But this, not for all of you, but for some of you. But also this is relevant to feeling stable at home, feeling comfortable. And again, something's not working, and I'm not sure what it is. We'll find out more. We'll clarify more. But I could feel that from the cards here, that something just isn't working. And I have surrender next. But it is reversed. So surrendering, you're trying to surrender to this change. So it may be very difficult, especially Cancers are very much attached to their home. So if you're losing a home, if a home is foreclosed, or you're trying to finance another home, or you feel like you have to move, that this is causing you to feel out of balance, and that you don't have your home life is very important to Cancers. And so if that's out of whack, they're going to be severely out of whack. And it's telling you to surrender to this. So surrender to the changes that are happening around you is what I'm hearing. And surrender to the ability that you can't control it all is also another message. Message you want to say to your second message you want to say to your twin: I'm a better person because of you. So that's really nice. It's really magical. So yeah, they feel like Cancer, you feel like you are a better person because of your twin. So your twin has shown you how to become a better person, even if you're not with them currently. But on this journey, they have pushed you to become a better person. So that's great. Next card we have is Mediator. Light attributes. Sorry. Gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. Yes, Cancers are very much like this, at least the ones that I know. So you maybe feel like you have to mediate between two different sides. So maybe at the company, you're trying to mediate between two different groups of people. I see like a boardroom and standing up and giving a presentation, but also you're having to kind of mediate between the two sides, because there's somebody on this side of the table, or some people on this side of the table that want this project, and some on the other side are like, but they're also kind of like arguing back and forth. And this is also could be a home situation. This could be why your home situation is a little bit out of whack, because you're having to play the mediator, whether between your husband and your wife and your children, or between your family members external to you. And just trying to make things work. Maybe having to mediate between two of your children who are fighting. That's definitely an energy I'm picking up on here. So it's very possible but Cancers are super good at this, and it is saying that you can bring this together, that you'll be able to help mediate between the two parties, and some type of, again, that witness card here. So you witnessed something that was completely unfair, and you're speaking out about it, but you're still able to kind of, even though you have your opinion, you're still able to be objective and help the two parties come to some kind of compromise. Next card is Call for Help. Reach out, need for backup, admit your needs. Yeah, so some of you are definitely feeling like you need help with something, and you want to reach out and you want to ask for that help. Also here, I am seeing that you may be indulging in smoking marijuana, tobacco, those type of things, maybe to kind of cope at this time. Not necessarily for everyone, but that you're kind of escaping at this time, that you're trying to escape from the situation. right in that same row, we have that mediator. So maybe you don't want to be put in the middle anymore and you're trying to escape, and you may be using drugs or alcohol to do it, or I mainly see tobacco and marijuana. Not a judgment, just what I see from the card here. So it's very possible that you may need to ask for help because you may not feel like you can help this situation, or that you're in a position that puts you at like a conflict of interest is what I'm hearing as well. So it is possible that you need to ask for some more help to help you mediate this, to help you navigate this energy. Next card we have is Enlightenment. See, this is what I felt when I was shuffling for you guys. And look, the sun keeps picking up on it, the reflection. Yeah, you guys are coming into some type of spiritual alignment, enlightenment. You're bringing in the light into your crown chakra. Very much connecting with spirit is what I'm seeing here, and with whatever faith you're involved in, which is in that same row. So that's really beautiful here. I'm loving that. Love, love, love. And then we have the King of Swords. All right, so this is Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Doesn't have to be, could just be your energy as well. So you're trying to move on and cut out, and you've realized that this energy is not serving you. Not actually. This is how they are in the deck as I see it. Okay. So you're trying to move forward from this energy, away from this energy, away from this stress, away from this lack of stability, this anxiety, this sleepless nights, these nightmares, what have you. You're trying to move forward from that. You're trying to cut that off and move forward from it. So you're taking on a very specific air quality to do so. I can see that. You may also be dealing with someone like that, who is trying to move forward and cut things out that don't serve them, and being very again, that's mediating type of vibe is what I also get. So just very much they're very much using logic and intellect to mediate the situation as well, to help bring balance is what I'm seeing. That's very interesting. All right, yeah, fresh start is right underneath that. So yeah, we have that as a fresh start. So trying to move away from this energy so you can start over because it's not serving you. Yeah, very much see that. And you would like to tell your twin, I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So there may have been something you did or said, and if you cut off communication, or if you have cut them out of your lives, or if you did something that was not on the up and up, you want to tell them that you feel badly for the way that you treated them. All right, and the mutual overall energy between yourself and your twin is the Chariot reversed. So this is a Cancer card. So you are showing up for your reading here. This would be you upright. This would be you moving forward, having your logic and intellect, having knowing where to go, integrating both sides of the black and white type of yin and yang energy, but this is reversed. So it is telling me here that you're not able to move away from this situation yet because it hasn't been resolved, is what I'm hearing. And so for a lot of you, this will help you, the mediation type of energy, to get you back into balance. And then you'd be able to move forward from this. So it is definitely showing that you're not able to move forward at this time. And you're trying though, that you're trying to get out of this energy is what I'm seeing. So that's really interesting here. All right, so let's do some clarification. The first card will clarify. Let's clarify the Chariot here, reverse. Let's find out why this energy is reversed here. A little bit more information. Spirit, can we get some information on the Chariot reversed, please? You know what? I better shuffle these cards. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yes, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sorry, I didn't say that at the beginning of the video. And for Cross watchers, welcome. You're very welcome to watch. And get some information on your Cancer and maybe yourself. So this deck has been used and used. So get some energy into the deck. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, why do we have the Chariot reversed? Spirit. Too many. Why do we have the Chariot reversed? Why is the Chariot reversed? Too many. All right, Spirit, 1 or 2 cards, please, for the Chariot reversed. So we could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is the Queen of Wands reversed. So you may feel like somebody has got a hot temper and they're angry at you. Could be feminine energy here. Doesn't have to be. Could be male. But Queen of Wands, when she's upright, she is fiery, passionate. She is attractive. She goes after what she wants, very much an action-oriented fire sign. But reversed, it feels like she can't take some type of action. So maybe this is your twin feeling like they can't take any action towards you, or you can't take any action towards them, or you're not able to move towards them, or they're not able to move towards you. I feel like it's more you not being able to move towards them within this energy here. So let's do a little bit more clarifying. We'll get some more energy here. But yeah, I feel like it is a person, possibly feminine, also could be a mother figure as well, someone who is a mother. Why is the 9 of Swords here? Why is the 9 of Swords here? See, it's all related. Okay, so 9 of Swords is related to the 4 of Wands reversed, and it brought that up once more here. 4 of Wands reversed, and you've got the 4 of Wands reversed here. So yeah, something to do with the stability within your home, within your home life. Moving, having to suddenly move as well for some of you. Might be losing your home. So let's see here. Why is the 4 of Wands reversed? Or having to move for a job, someone's job. It could be you or your significant other if you are married, or your boyfriend or girlfriend. Why is the 4 of Wands reversed? Why is the 4 of Wands reversed? Oh, it's like a book here. Too many. Why is the 4 of Wands reversed? Just 1 or 2, please, Spirit. Okay. Judgment. Okay, something to do with your past. So there was a judgment that took place in the past here. Some type of awakening again. We've got that Enlightenment card. So some type of judgment call didn't work out in your favor in the past, and is causing you some type of instability currently, is one of the messages I'm receiving. A second storyline I'm receiving is that because of some current bad judgment, that this is why, or some type of decision that took place, whether it was good or bad, has now made it so that you have to move or leave your home, or I still think it's related to a job for some of you. That's why that energy is here. So yeah, some type of either past judgment that was made brought you to this instability within your home. So maybe some financial decisions in the past. I don't see a lot of that here, but it is possible. that could have put your home in jeopardy, or someone else's bad judgment, or just a judgment call is what I'm seeing. So maybe at the time it's not reversed, so I don't see it negatively, but the card it's clarifying is showing me that it turned out negatively. So it brought some type of disimbalance to your home life, your home situation. Spirit, why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here? Spirit, why is the King of Swords here? Okay, Two of Cups. Okay, so maybe in the past you were dealing with a soulmate connection and it didn't turn out the way you thought. And again, this is a relationship is what I'm seeing. So it's possible that you were dating a Queen of Wands here for some of you, and it's not moving forward. And you know that they were possibly a soulmate, or they could have been a soulmate, but it's not. There's some type of imbalance there, and so that connection is you're cutting off that connection. And for some of you, you have the King of Swords energy could be you, or someone else has left the home, has moved out, and it is now brought an imbalance. They made a judgment call, and it was stressing them out, but they felt like that's what they had to do, and so it now has brought an imbalance into the home. So for some of you, a partner has left the home, and it's currently not moving forward. It's at a standstill possibly here. It's also what I'm seeing. So that's wow, that's interesting. Okay, so that's a storyline for some of y'all. All right, well, thank you so much for letting me do your energy, Cancer, and I will be doing the energy of your twin. Oh, sorry, almost forgot your fortune card. All right, so this is like when you eat your Chinese and you open your fortune cookie at the end. I do this in all my readings. This is my spread. So you got Cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. Of course, in the United States, Christmas is coming. This is a very Christmassy looking card. So I think it's telling you that, you know, you're going to be surrounded by friends and family, and you're going to be celebrating Christmas. And this is going to be such a positive, a good month for you for that. So good things are coming, and they are around you. So that's super, super awesome. So fantastic. I'm so glad for you, Cancer. Well, thank you so much for letting me do your reading. I'm going to do your twins energy here in the second video, so I will see you on over there.